The Evil Twin Sister. In the quiet village of Umwoke, where red earth clung stubbornly to bare feet and gossip traveled faster than Harmattan wind, twins were considered both a blessing and a curse. People believed twins came with mysteries the human mind could not fully understand. That was why, when Amara and Adera Okorim were born on a rainy night, the village celebrated and feared at the same time. They looked exactly alike. Same almond-shaped eyes, same dimple on the left cheek, same smooth, dark skin. But from the day they could crawl, the elders noticed something unsettling. Amara cried softly and smiled easily. Adera stared too long and never cried. Their mother, Ngozi, noticed it first. When Amara fell and scraped her knee, Adera watched without blinking. When one was fed, the other waited, not with patience, but with calculation. Ngozi often woke up at night to find Adera sitting upright, eyes open, watching her sister sleep. "Stop looking at your sister like that," Ngozi would whisper, her heart racing. But Adera never answered. Before we continue, please like, comment, share, and follow. As they grew older, the difference between them widened like a crack in dry land. Amara was loved. She helped old women fetch water, laughed with children, and spoke gently even when angry. Adera, on the other hand, wore silence like a second skin. She lied easily. She smiled only when someone else cried. And when trouble happened in Umwoke, Adera was always nearby, never guilty, never innocent. When they were 12, a neighbor's goat was found dead, its throat slit cleanly. People blamed wild animals until a little boy swore he saw Adera near the bush that night, holding a knife. "No," Ngozi defended her daughter desperately. "My child cannot do such a thing." Adera stood behind her mother, eyes lowered, lips curved in a faint smile. From that day, fear began to follow her like a shadow. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and follow. Years passed. Beauty blossomed in both girls, but fate favored only one. Amara caught the attention of Chinedu, the most promising young man in the village, kind, hardworking, and respectful. Soon, love grew between them, innocent and deep. Adera watched everything. She watched when Chinedu brought palm wine to Amara's father. She watched when Amara laughed shyly at his jokes. She watched when the village women whispered, "She is lucky." Luck tasted bitter in Adera's mouth. One night, she sat alone by the river, grinding her teeth in anger. "She took everything," Adera muttered, "even the life meant for me." Jealousy twisted her heart into something dark. That same night, Amara fell sick. Her body burned with fever, her dreams filled with shadows, and her strength faded day by day. Herbal remedies failed, prayers echoed uselessly into the night. The village Dibia was called, and after burning herbs and throwing cowries, he froze. Don't forget to click on the follow button before we continue. "This sickness is not natural," he said slowly. "Someone close wants her dead." Ngozi screamed. Adera stood quietly at the back, eyes calm. As Amara weakened, Adera grew stronger. She took over her sister's chores, visited Chinedu on her behalf, and whispered lies into his ears. "She talks about leaving you," Adera said softly one evening. "She says you are poor," she added another day. "She laughs at you behind your back." Confused and hurt, Chinedu slowly pulled away from Amara, just as Adera wanted. Then came the night that changed everything. Heavy rain fell and thunder shook Umoki. Adera entered the hut where Amara lay weak and barely conscious. "You always had what I deserved," Adara whispered, kneeling beside her sister. But tonight, it ends. Amara's eyes widened with fear. With shaking hands, Adara pushed her sister off the wooden bed and dragged her outside toward the river. The rain swallowed Amara's weak cries. Slipping on mud, Adara shoved her sister into the roaring water. The river took Amara without mercy. Please like, comment, share, and follow me for more stories. Bye for now.